Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? You guys already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Click the notification bell so you can get notified every time that I upload. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. And I know y'all probably wondering, why in the hell is he wearing a Washington Commanders uniform? They trash, right? At least that's what y'all think. That's what y'all say. You know, I got haters everywhere. Let me get to it though, right? I'm a Washingtonian. I stick to my team, and that's just the end of the story. But obviously we got some breaking news around the league. I mean, I'm sure if you watch ESPN or NFL Network, you guys already know that the free agency trade deadline, just passed yesterday and stuff like that. But my Washington Commanders, made the biggest splashes, or should I say, they wasn't splashes. They were, I'm not sure what to call it. I mean, you guys figure that out for me because it's just crazy. When I think about it, you got two edge rushers in their prime. Montez Sweat, high draft pick, high caliber player, goes to the Chicago Bears. There were rumors already out there that saying he was going to go there and everything like that, but to actually see it manifest, it was, something to take in and be like, oh, good, okay, wow, there's a plan. Now, mind you, there's Magic Johnson, NBA champion, Hall of Fame freaking player, and since he became an owner, has been a great owner. Let's start there, right? Then you got Josh Harris, DMV area native, great owner, Devils championship on the 76ers. They haven't gotten there yet, but they'll get there. Just made a big splash himself, as far as the NBA goes. James Harden is no longer there in Philly. He's been wanted out. Hey, they made it happen. Now he's in LA with the Clippers and Kawhi and Paul George and Russell Westbrook. So, hey, I don't know. But make a long story short, Commanders not only let go of Montez Sweat, we knew one of them would have to go between Chase Young and Montez Sweat, but I did not see both of them going. Chase Young is gone to the San Francisco 49ers to team up with his former college teammate, Joey Bosa. You hear me? San Francisco already got a ferocious defense. Yeah, they've been on a skid lately. I think it's a little bit of both defense and offense, so to speak. More so the quarterback, if you ask me, but nobody wants to give the blame to the quarterback. They want to give him all the praise when everything go right. You feel me? But it's crazy because now you got our two best edge rushers gone. I think I'm not one of the type that's going to complain about why they're making this move and why they're making that move. I trust the process. The process to me seems very legitimate. We just don't know what they're up to, right? Anyway, before I keep continuing to dive into the Commander situation, I sat down with my sons over the weekend while watching football and everything like that. When football was over, hey, I wanted to show them a movie. And if you're around close to my age, or hey, you young cats, if you didn't see it, check it out. Rudy, right? Movie Rudy, about a young kid, white boy, I'm sorry, I had a dream about playing for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Father was a long time, lifetime Notre Dame Irish football guy. son wanted to prove everybody wrong, that one day he could step on that field and be a part of that organization. Hey, make a long story short, me and my sons, we sat down, we watched the movie rather, after the game, and yeah, we were glued in. I wrote some words down, you understand, from what I seen. Number one, determination. Rudy had that. Hard work, resilience, courage, belief, consistency. Feel me? Focus. Got to have a level of that. There was a lot of emotions in that movie as well. And happiness. Why was there happiness? Because with the determination, the hard work, the resilience, the courage, the belief, the consistency, the disappointment, I forgot to mention, the focus and the emotions, with all of those things, right? He, meaning Rudy, was able to achieve happiness. So in that case, I used that for the Commanders though, right? So last week on my picks, I went 3-1, right? 3-1. Tampa Bay versus Buffalo. I said I didn't like the money line. The spread when it came to Buffalo. Though I thought it was achievable, but I felt like they can get it done. And they did take care of the money line. I did say tap into the over and under, but that wasn't really the play. The play was the money line, Buffalo. Then LA versus Dallas. I chose Dallas for the 6.5 point spread, and Dallas smashed the LA Rams. Smashed them up real good. As far as Jaguars versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, I had picked the Pittsburgh Steelers to win at home. Considering that the Jags, they've been on the road. They were undefeated and things of that nature, but they ended up losing that road game, which, and then it was the Browns versus the Seahawks. Oh, so excuse me, I went 2-2 again, 2-2, because I did pick the Browns to beat the Seahawks in Seattle, I believe. I have to go back and check that. Fact check. Maybe 3-1, right? Moving forward, week number 9. Now, my Commanders are minus Chase Young and Montez Sweat. There wasn't really a lot of activity going on in the free agency period. A few trades or were going on, but not your normal free agency period. I guess a lot of teams feel like they are set and going to make their strong push towards, the playoffs. And my Commanders this week faces Bill Belichick, the New England Patriots in New England. No, New England is not the Patriots of old. But when I think about the coaches, Bill Belichick and Ron Rivera, considering all of what New England is going through, considering what the Commanders have just did with the fire sale of 2 of their best players, I just feel like Bill Belichick has the edge. Despite how his team has performed, they had a big win, by the way. But my point is, I just think that Bill Belichick's team is well coached more than a Ron Rivera team. They met in the Super Bowl, by the way. And, who was on the other end of that? Bill Belichick. So I expect the New England Patriots to take care of the Washington Commanders. Here's my Thursday night game between Tennessee and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill. There's been a lot of changes going on in the NFL, especially at the quarterback position. And Ryan Tannehill, because of him getting hurt, they started Will Levis, rookie out of Kentucky. And Will Levis, with his big arm, lit up the scene in his rookie debut, 4 touchdown passes. Now, Pittsburgh is at the crib, obviously. They're 2-2 at home. The Titans haven't won a game away from home. It's interesting to see what the Steelers try to do defensively because Will Levis has no film. You know, you can't even really plan for him. You just have to run with your game plan and hopefully he doesn't burn you. But with all that being said, the Steelers are favored by 2.5, by the way, and the over and under is 36.5. Give me Pittsburgh at home versus the Titans. Sunday morning, early morning, because they in Germany, man. You got Miami versus KC. Both teams are 6-2. Kansas City is favored by 1.5. Oh, well, now the line's moved up to 2. Me personally, I'm going to take the Dolphins. I'm going to take the Dolphins to take care of the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes, they say that he was sick. I just think that's something that they threw out there. He was making a lot of bonehead decisions, bonehead plays, un-Mahomes-like versus Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos, and they lost to the Denver Broncos. And the Denver Broncos, believe it or not, Sean Payton is their coach, and they're starting to trend in the right way. Another big game. Seattle versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens is 6-2. They at the crib versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks are 5-2. Rolling into Baltimore. Baltimore, man, are 5.5-point favorites. Over and under is 43.5. I expect the Baltimore Ravens to take care of Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks, Pete Carroll and company, Kenneth Walker and everything like that, DJ Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. I just don't think they have enough to take care of Lamar Jackson, Gus Edwards, Odell Beckham whenever he gets rolling, and that ferocious defense there in Baltimore. I expect the Baltimore Ravens to take that game. And I think the Minnesota Vikings versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now, 2 interesting characters, situations in that game. Taylor Heineke will be getting the start. He won the game last week, finished it, closed it like a closer. He is starting this week in place of Ritter. And Kirk Cousins is done for the year with Achilles tear. Atlanta at the crib. Taylor Heineke is a baller. Obviously, he played for the Commanders. I think they get it done. They're at the crib. And then probably, other than the Kansas City-Miami game, the biggest game of the week, the NFC East rival Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles at the link. And Commanders once again gave the Philadelphia Eagles all they can handle. The Eagles 3-0 at the crib, Cowboys 2-2 on the road. But for whatever reason, and the Eagles are favored by 3, give me the Cowboys plus the 3 to take care of the Philadelphia Eagles. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion, and I'm out. Until the next time.